Hello everyone, welcome to BikeWale. I am Pratheek, and this bright yellow scooter that you see right now is the new VIDA VX2. Now for those who don't know, VIDA is an electric two-wheeler arm of Hero MotoCorp. Some of you guys have already seen how electric two-wheeler segment has performed over the last 2 to 3 years. The sales have picked up, and that is obviously because of two reasons. The government is pushing a lot, and a lot of brands are launching multiple products in the segment, including VIDA. Now, Hero truly believes that it can make a much larger difference with the new VIDA VX2. And why do I say that? Well, if you notice, all the electric scooters have always been positioned as an urban vehicle, and that means you reduce your fuel cost, or you make your environment cleaner. But there has been always been one major problem, and that is the charging infrastructure. I mean, in a city like Mumbai and Delhi, where you don't even find parking spots, let alone charging points. So what Hero has done is they are giving you an option either to charge your vehicle where you have a charging point, or if your parking spot is much further from your house or from your coffee shop or from your office, you can just lift the portable batteries and get it charged from a 5 amp socket. Now, whether that will really work for a market like India, we don't really know, because we will be only able to tell you when we test this scooter for a really long time back in Bombay. But what I can tell you is right now we are in the outskirts of my favorite city, which is Bangalore. We have few hours with the VX2, and we will tell you whether this scooter makes really sense to buy for you. And so these are the first impressions. But before I tell you more about this scooter, there are a couple of more important things you should know. Firstly, the VX2 will be sold in two variants, Go and Plus. The major difference is the Plus gets a bigger battery pack. That means more range, better top speed. And the second most important thing you need to know is you can buy this scooter like a whole full scooter with the battery pack, or you can just buy the scooter without the battery packs, which is called BAAS, and that means that is close to 45,000 rupees cheaper. But in that case, what you have to do is you have to pay per kilometer to the company, and that is about 0.96 paise per kilometer. We are not really sure how this is going to work, but we will tell you more about it as and when we spend a lot more time with the scooter in the next few weeks.
The folks at VIDA has got the VX2 styling absolutely spot on, as it gets a combination of youthful and contemporary design. This design language works for urban riders, and with the choice of some funky colors, the VX2 can surely become a head turner. It also got compact proportions, clean body panels, and matte paint finish, which is really good looking. The single-piece seat flows well into the rear, and the stubby tail section adds to the scooter's sporty look. Even the grab rail is neatly integrated, maintaining the minimalistic theme. The exposed alloy wheels and slim front apron enhances its city-focused character, while the overall styling feels fresh without being overstyled, which is a good balance for young commuters. The VIDA VX2 electric scooter comes equipped with a range of modern features designed to make everyday commutes more convenient. To start with, it gets a fully digital 4.3-inch display with smartphone connectivity and turn-by-turn navigation. The scooter also supports OTA updates and offers 3 riding modes such as Eco, Ride, and Sport. The scooter also allows a rider to remove the 2 lithium-ion battery setup and take it along for charging. It takes around 4 hours for 80% on the VX2 Go variant and a bit higher for the Plus variant due to a bigger battery pack. There are more features like all LED lighting, alloy wheels, a mechanical key, and a CBS-equipped braking hardware. The VX2 Go variant also supports fast charging and boasts a claimed IDC range of up to 142 kilometers, making it a capable choice for daily urban commuting. The VIDA VX2 surprises you with its ride quality. It glides over bad roads with ease, and that's down to a well-judged suspension setup. It doesn't feel overly soft or bouncy, but there is enough compliance to iron out most surface irregularities. As a result, you get a plush and a comfortable ride throughout, whether it's over patchy city roads or speed breakers that appear out of nowhere. What also works in its favor is the overall balance of the scooter. It feels nimble and extremely easy to ride. Beat the tight U-turns, filtering through traffic or squeezing into cramped parking spots. The VX2 handles it all without breaking a sweat. That low seat height and accessible weight help here as well. The performance from the motor is pretty decent too. There's barely any lag when you twist the throttle and it builds up speed smoothly. We couldn't test the top speed back to back, but we did encounter a small hiccup. One of the units stalled due to heating issue. As for the ride mode, Eco is best suited for city speeds, but the moment you hit the open roads, ride and sport modes make a noticeable difference in throttle response. Just keep in mind, more performance means less range. There are a couple of things that do pull the experience back a bit. The removable battery packs are heavy, not something you'd want to carry every day unless you absolutely have to. Plus, the battery lock box feels so cheap, which is disappointing considering scooter's otherwise modern design. The boot space is decent. It won't fill a full face helmet, but should take in a half face helmet or a small backpack. The instrument cluster is packed with features, but visibility under harsh light is an issue. It could do with a brighter display, especially when you're riding around in the peak afternoon light.
It's time to give you the verdict of this first impression ride of the VIDA VX2. Even though we have ridden the scooter only for a few hours. But I will tell you this, the VX2 is one impressive electric scooter that has got a lot of things right. First off, look at the way it looks. It's funky, it's bold, and the kind of color options Hero has used, it makes you feel young and quite vibrant. But more than the looks, what really surprised me is the ride quality. It's one of the best I've experienced on an electric scooter in India so far. The ride is nice, it's comfortable, and the overall suspension has been tuned for city roads. Even though we didn't really get a lot of bad roads, but we will tell you more about this when we ride this scooter back in Bombay for over multiple days. The second thing that really works in the VIDA VX2's favor is the feature list. It's quite exhaustive. It gets riding modes, regen, OTA updates, TFT instrument cluster, Bluetooth connectivity. In fact, all these features makes it a well-rounded scooter, and it makes you also a very modern electric scooter. But what adds even more practicality is the battery setup. You can take one of the battery pack, go home and charge it, or maybe take both. You have that option. You also have the option of a permanent fix. If you have a point, you can just have a direct point on your scooter. That works as well. And then you also have a battery as a service. So these various versatile options make the VIDA VX2 quite aspirational and a lot more practical. Now it's time for the final aspect, and that is the pricing. Now this variant, this is a top spec plus variant, it retails for about 1.18 lakh rupees on road. At first it may look a little expensive, but when you see the kind of features, the performance and the aspiration and the practicality it offers, the pricing, you know, that whole expensive price tag doesn't really justify. According to me, the VIDA VX2 it's a really good scooter to have. Obviously, this is just a first ride impression. We'll tell you more, especially the battery pack, the portable battery pack, whether it really makes sense to do this kind of model in India. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Let us know what you think about this review. And if you have any more queries, let us know through the comment section of this video.